Hey, what's going on, folks? Creative Duelist here, and I've been making decks creative since 2016. Welcome, folks. Today I'm here with my Jinzo deck profile. I've been working on some other builds. That's why I haven't been able to upload as super frequently as possible. But I've finally got like all the cards, well, most of them I should say, to make it qualify as a Jinzo deck. I'm gonna go ahead and talk about all the card choices and all that good stuff. So, yep, going on to the monster lineup, I've got triple Jinzo, the Machine Menace. This is the newest card from the latest set, because Jinzo got some crazy ass support. This card's pretty good. So what it does is, if a trap card is face up on the field or in the graveyard, you can just special summon him for free from your hand, and once you do, his level is reduced to 6, so it becomes 6, but just for that turn. I think that's really weird. But anyway, during the main phase, it's a quick effect, so you can tribute him and then special summon a Jinzo from your hand or grave, and you could destroy all traps your opponent controls. If they're set, they have to reveal it. And you can only use like each of his effects once per turn, so it's pretty good. So you can summon out a Jinzo, nuke all traps. It gives you free information, so you get to see every set card your opponent has. This card, unfortunately, in my opinion, I wish it was able to I wish you could summon a Jinzo from your deck too. It's just annoying how it has to be from only your hand or graveyard. So if you don't have a Jinzo in your so for example, let's say you didn't have a Jinzo in hand or night grave, or if you went first, he's a little bit redundant, but it's still a good card nonetheless. Three of definitely a must, or 2. Then we've got triple Jinzo standard. We all know what Jinzo does. No traps. He says no to traps. Negates them. Then double Jinzo Ejector. I was playing 3. This card is insanely bricky at 3, so I cut it down to 2. Really good. He becomes Jinzo while in the grave or face up, and you can tribute him, and you can add any Jinzo monster. So you can add the menacing machine, Jinzo himself, or Jinzo Lord, if you desire to play that. So yeah, and also has a nice effect, so you can reveal all set cards your opponent controls. And if there's traps among them, you summon that many Jinzos from your hand, up to the number of traps revealed, which is pretty good. 1 returner, because we only play 1. You don't need any more copies of returner. It's not super great. Onto the other stuff. The triple psychic Mega Cyber. This card is pretty good. I know at first people like playing at 2 or 1, but it's really a must, because it helps to make your opponent's monster go into the spell and trap zone. When he attacks, you can just tribute him and put the effect monster into the spell and trap zone, because there are decks where they don't play traps, and Jinzo kind of does nothing to decks that don't do traps. But obviously with some of the new support, it fixes that issue somewhat. And Mega Cyber is pretty good, because you can just summon him from your hand if your opponent has a spell or trap in their spell and trap zone, or more than you, of course. The double Psychic Bounder, I've only got 2, but 3 is probably a must, in my opinion. But Psychic Bounder just searches anything upon normal or special summon, searches any Jinzo or 1 spell and trap that has Jinzo's name in the text, which is pretty good. And just like its other its original version of Psychic Bounder, if your opponent battles any of your monsters, you can blow up Bounder and that attacking monster, which is pretty good. For the rest of the other stuff, I play triple Summoner Monk to help you get the Jinzo Ejector on the field. I will explain why I play Summoner Monk in a moment. Then, of course, just the double Ash Blossoms just around the monster lineup. Onto the spells, I've got triple Law of the Cosmos. This card is really good, especially at 3. Your opponent can decide whether to set a trap or not. If they set one, you bring out a Jinzo from deck, which they usually don't want to set one, because they don't want to get their traps negged. Usually they'll just decline, and then you get to search. So it's still a plus regardless. You get to search any Jinzo monster that has the name Jinzo in its text. Triple Allure of Darkness because we can get Brick Hands. Triple Inferno Reckless Summon, that is for our Summon a Monk play where we bring out the Jinzo Ejector, and then Inferno Reckless Summon to bring out all the Jinzos from the deck, or hand or grave. Then Triple Foolish Burial Goods. This card is much needed at 3 because we have to send like a spicy trap card to the grave, which is this card. It is the Orcus Crescendo, purely to get off our Menacing Machine. One Everlasting Alloy, just for protection and negation. One Cyber Energy Shock. I wish I played more copies of this. These cards are really good, so I might bump this up to 2. But Energy Shock pretty much just negs any face-up card in the field, and of course just buffs all your Jinzo monsters by 800. And then one Cosmos Channeling. This card isn't the best. This card is kind of like probably trash. I only play one of it, but it's just there if you manage to get control of your opponent's monster, but it's not super great. We only just play one of it. One Mind Control, one Upstart, Limiter because they're machine, Reborn, Regeki, and then of course the Crescendo because we send it off with the Foolish Burial Goods so we can special summon our Menace. That's going to round up the main deck. Onto the extra. One Jinzo Layered. You only need one. One Utopia Beyond. Double Dampire, which is pretty good. And of course the one Gauntlet Launcher. I'm missing my vampire like dragon thing. I can't find that, but I do have that rank 6 if you guys want to play that. Some rank 4s package, Utopia package, sorry, let me put that there. Baguska, Arc, Tornado, Diamond Die, and Castel. If you do have the vampire dragons, add them in here. I can't find mine, but yeah, that's pretty much it for the main deck, extra deck, and the whole profile. So thank you all for watching. If you guys enjoyed, let me know down in the comment section. If you have any suggestions for any different cards I should play in the main deck, just hit me up. The deck works pretty well, and I've been having a lot of fun with it. But yeah, Creative Duelist, signing out, peace.